There is a white flag Jim Swintel gives to Mark Blundell and Jimmy Vasser in second place. The gap between them is less than a second, 0.963 seconds, but just 2 miles to go now for Mark Blundell.
It looks as though he's heading for his third win of the season, and it's on an oval track. He's won on a road course, he's won on a street track, and this time he's going to win on an oval. It's a super speedway. It's a track that he has not felt comfortable with in his career over here in the last 2 years, but he has beaten it on this occasion. He is going to come through to take the victory, coming out of turn number 4 for the final time, and he wins it. Mark Blundell takes the win here. Fantastic performance from the Englishman.
2 miles to go for Andre Ribeiro. Looking at the second win of the season. Here is Herta right behind him. Guzman trying to close. Interval remains the same as they come through 2. Off a 2 on the backstretch. There's your top 3 after 500 miles at the Michigan 500. Andre Ribeiro from Brazil heads down into turn 3. Working turn 4. And ahead lies the checkered flag as Andre Ribeiro finishes 250 laps, 500 miles. Second win in a row for the Tasman team.
Well, he's on the outside here, so that's not going to slow him out much, but he's in the green.
Oh, hey, Buell gets him.
Wow.
Buell takes the lead.
Again, if they get offline just a little bit, they catch the marbles.
So Robbie Buell has taken the lead, and now he's stretching out the advantage as he heads for the white flag. There it is, one more lap to go. Now we see Cheever and Lazier battling again, and Lazier almost crashes. He goes to the inside, but he takes second, and Scott Goodyear is right there in the thick of the battle also.
That's for position. The yellow car's got a run on him. How about Robbie Buell?
Oh, man, what an afternoon. We may not be able to talk to him because we have run over our allotted time, but what a day for Robbie Buell, who wins the Delphi Indy 200 at Walt Disney World.
The white flag is out. The final lap of the Bombardier Learjet 500. Thomas Scheckter leads. Sam Hornish Jr. sits in second place. As Scott pointed out, Sam Hornish Jr. has a history of faking you out and taking the inside or outside line. Scheckter is definitely going to protect that inside line. If Hornish Jr. is going to make a move, it's going to have to be to the outside.
He's looking.
As they come to the finish line, Thomas Scheckter has exercised the demons. The Chevrolet, the Platinum Panther Pennzoil car has taken the victory. Sam Hornish Jr. will take second. Tony Kanaan will settle for third. And John Barnes is one happy man in Texas tonight.
1 to go for John Paul Jr. What an odyssey to get here today. John Paul Jr. not in this car at the start of the year. Of course, it was Mike Gross at that time. Now he is in it, looking at a victory. Mike Gross rolls it off the final corner. And John Paul Jr. has taken the win, the 10 car.
Here, Roberto, again, a lot slower than he was earlier, and sometimes this can be a problem for a driver. You lose your momentum if you slow down too much, and being 5 seconds off the pace right now, it could be a problem.
We know he did not change tires the last time into the pits. Getting off the pace, slowing down has to help that situation as well.
Yeah, it does, but you know, we're on the white flag lap now, so you know, he's just got to bring it around a few more corners, bring it on home to that checkered flag.
Roberto Guerrero is very smooth, and everything is fine as he works the last lap of the 84. 28 seconds behind that last pass was Bobby Rahal as he goes through turn number 1, but he has to look a far piece up the track to see Roberto Guerrero. And there you see Danny Sullivan running in third place, running hard right now, trying to reel in Bobby Rahal in the last few seconds of this event. Meantime, at the end of the straightaway in the S's and at the jump is Roberto Guerrero, less than half a lap away from his second career victory and an opportunity to gain some ground, at least in the points chase for 1987. But with Rahal in second, he's still going to come away in pretty good shape, particularly since Michael Andretti had spun off. And here comes the Kevin Kogan car on the front straightaway through the carousel now is Roberto Guerrero. He straightens it up. Nick Finoro waves the checkered flags, and Roberto Guerrero, fist raised in the air, has captured the Escort Radar Warning 200 at Mid-Ohio, his second career victory.
Now Greg Moore thinks, hey, I'm close enough. I could win this thing, and we've got a race.
What else could happen in today's race? Greg Moore just a few car lengths back now as they flash down the Oceanside Road, the Esplanade, through the chicane one more time. And now the young Canadian will surely have the bit between his teeth. He knows he is that close, and he's just been handed one more lap in which to try to make the pass on Pruitt. You saw him squirming around under acceleration. Greg Moore is definitely trying.
He's nearly close enough, but he's only got a couple of corners where he can get it done. Oh, and Scott Pruitt is pushing. He locks the brakes. He swings wide, but it's not enough for Greg Moore.
Well, it appears that Pruitt is in good shape now, and we have two flags, both of them checkered from the flag stand as Scott Pruitt flashes underneath to take what surely must rank as one of the most unusual race victories of his career.